That would have been.
All right. Hello, Malibu Tribe, to your next tribal council. I'm going to start off here. Wesley is the first person on my screen, so I'm going to start off with him. Wesley, what was the challenge for this round? What got you guys sent here?
It was a scavenger hunt. We had to do random tasks, find random stuff, including a surfboard, which doesn't exist in this time of year.
You're welcome for that. But yes, that was the challenge. All right, so I'm gonna turn over to Jacob. So Jacob, you guys just went from a tribe of 16 people on one tribe to now 5 people on one tribe. How does that change the strategy? How does that change the dynamic overall? Where 14, you really can do, pretty much whatever you want to try to, plan votes and things like that. As long as you have a bunch of people voting with you, you're fine. But now at 5, suddenly you're in a position where it's like, okay, well, you need only like a couple votes, and if it goes to the wrong person, it can really just kind of blow up in your face. So how hard is it to even strategize in a tribe of 5?
Well, the fact that when I got the 3 votes in the one world, that would be enough to send me home in this tribe tonight. So I think that and especially with all the stray votes that have been going around, I think that obviously those are also a lot more dangerous than just 5 people. It's hard to strategize in 5 people because, like, if you're saying people's names, they're most likely going to hear that you're saying their name. When you're in a big tribe, like everyone's saying something different. But in a tribe of 5, usually a name is settled on and then heard by pretty much everybody.
Definitely. All right. So Divi, so we're at a point in the game where, votes have been thrown around a lot. We're now in this third part of this like 3-2-1 thing that's been going on. So do you think that's going to affect the vote at all tonight when people now have more of an idea of like what's probably happening after this round?
Honestly, in like my head, since we've been like doing the whole like 3-2-1 thing, when you get into like the 3 tribes or the 2 tribes, the kind of goal has been like, hey, let's try to make the vote as unanimous as possible, so that when we have to split up and go other places, then there's not a bunch of like bad blood or drama happening because we have other shit to worry about. That's kind of how like I've been looking at it, and I think that most other people have been looking at it that way as well, with the more messier votes obviously being the one world temporary merge, whatever you want to call it. So that's kind of how I'm expecting for this to go this time as well.
All right. And lastly, Victoria, my question is going to be, give me a Hannah Montana episode that sums up this round overall.
Yes, I'm actually prepared this time.
Oh,
wait,
yes,
can you hear me?
love that.
Okay, yeah, I'm prepared this time. I think an episode that would work good is when Hannah was with I forgot it was a role Selena played, and they were on the phones, and like Selena was trying to like outbeat Hannah's character. So I feel like this episode kind of fits the theme for tonight.
Okay, and before we do get to the voting period, I think we just got to go ahead and say, raise your hand if you think you might be going home tonight.
Pretend that my hand is raised.
All right. So quite a few people seem kind of unsure about how this vote is going to go, but we're going to go ahead and get into the vote. So it is 10:07 now. There's only 4 of you, so we're not going to give you as much time as usual. We're going to give you till 10, let's say 10:10 to vote. And then we will come back and read the votes. And yeah, you guys can go ahead, give shout outs, whatever you want to say. Go right ahead. We'll come back when it's time for the votes.
I have to give a shout out to the season 1 winner, Christy, because I made a video about how I was feeling shitty today, and she sent me a hug through production. And so thank you, Christy. I appreciate the love, because today is a shitty day. And then shout out to Laura and Megan, because y'all paid attention when I called you out last time for not responding in my pride chat, and you spoke. So I love you.
Oh, also, I
Yes.
did forget to say, if you have vote and want to confirm your vote, you can do that as well.
I
I'm gonna go take a shot.
We're just waiting for Jimmy to come back because they said they were taking a shot.
Oh, I'm back. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before we get to the votes, if anyone has any hidden immunity idols or advantages and you'd like to play them, now is the time to do so. Okay. First vote. Wesley. Second vote. Divi. That's one vote Wesley, one vote Divi. Third vote. Wesley. Fourth vote. Divi. And the fifth person, or sorry, and the seventh person voted out of applause, best of both worlds. Divi.
Yeah, I knew that was happening. I don't know. Y'all are boring. Bye.
Thank you so much for playing, Divi.
And
Thanks for having
you'll be
me.
added to the after show chat momentarily.
Yes.
Okay,
Love
bye.
you so much.
Loved hosting you.
Yes, you were incredible.
All right. Well, so you guys have made it to 14, but what happens now? You will find out soon.
Okay, let's send the link.
You can stop the recording.
Yeah, true.